great guy.
A lot of them are firemen, a lot of them are like traffic cops, like people. You know what I mean? You know you're safe in there.
Yeah.
There's no women to. No. It's like you're just having a great time with a lad. There's nothing. It's
just playing pool, stripped to your waist.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can talk. Oh, my back's to that.
Okay, yeah, a little bit of hip hop. It's nice to have occasional hip hop tune. Just keep it. You know, it's summer. Top shed.
Now, Steve, I see there it's a track by Little Kim, but how are you pronouncing it?
I'm pronouncing that correctly, Lil Kim.
Oh, no T's involved.
And it's the jump off featuring Mr. Cheeky. But Mr. Cheeks is involved. It's hot. Good luck. I believe that's Mr. Cheeks there. Just still quick. And that's called the jump off.
Talking of cheeks, Carl, have we got another instalment of Cheeky Freak of the Week this week?
Yeah. Excellent, look forward to that. Is there some monkey news?
Goes without saying. Of course, there's really. The monkey news is safe, isn't it? It's not like.
You're always going home with monkey news.
You know he's there.
Yeah.
Flying songs of praise on the side. When I came back from holiday, I've been on holiday for a week, and I sort of sat in by the pool and stuff, and I sort of wrote about 40-minute stand-up on my new show, and I was going to the car and said, it's great when you get away, it's sort of like, you relax and you just think clearly. He went, Ian, I know. He said, I was away when I came up with Rockbusters.
Yeah, indeed. Absolutely.
I was buzzing about writing 40 minutes of brand new stand-up.
Yeah.
He equated that to coming up with Rockbusters. Should I be insulted, Steve, or is Rockbusters as good as everyone's saying it is? Is it the one good idea? Is it like MC squared was to Einstein is to, Rockbusters is to Carl?
What if I do this? What if I played you some adverts right there?
Yeah,
and we talk about it with some Rockbusters. Yeah. You can make the joke yourself.
Maybe I'll do Rockbusters and show people how easy it is to do it wrong.
Adverts, then Rockbusters.
And a cup of lovely coffee, in the coffee. I want a cup of coffee. Placebo, this picture, XFM. What's Carl doing? What's he moving around at?
But listen, while he's doing that, can I just say happy birthday from all of us to Shan. Her friend Terry said place in placebo for Shan's happy birthday.
Well, that's done. That's done.
Cross that off the list.
Yeah, that's another thing we've got through today.
Rockbusters, please. Do you want to look at the prizes? I'll look at the prizes for people can win. It's an email-only competition, please remember that. Alright, we've got the Later with Jules Holland Louder DVD. There's stuff on there for the Cardigans, Rollins is on there, Mercury Rev, Sonic Youth, the Dancings, Queens of Stone Age.
No, wait a minute, they're all great bands, but I think they need a boogie-woogie piano over the top of everything they do.
Well, hopefully Jules Holland would have...
Okay, good, because there was something missing now on most of those tunes.
Yeah, current album from Goldfret, that's there as well. We've got this on DVD, The Life of Mammals, the complete series of that. We've got the Inspiral Carpets, again, a 3 CD set of the best of the Inspiral Carpets. I don't know how they strung it over 3 CDs. The best one-hit wonders in the world ever. And,
oh dear, a 3 CD set, the best to Inspire. I'm struggling.
I'm assuming CD3 is just the Corals album. Yeah, that's some good things that you've some stuff this week. Alright, well,
alright, here's your Rockbusters, alright.
Cryptic Cloth, with initials, and you sort that out. Right, first one.
What's Dr. Fox on about that we don't sound like proper presenters? It's mad. Go on, Carl.
Right, the first one. A customer wanted some paint to darken up a room. Shop assistant knew what to do. Right? Customer wanted some paint to darken up a room. Shop assistant knew what to do. The initials are CB. Right? CB for the first one there. Right? Second one. It'd be alright if their heads weren't that big. Right?
And again?
It would be alright if their heads weren't that big. And that's SF.
SF?
Yeah. And the last one...
I know that one. Yeah, go on.
And the last one, Chanel have got another perfume out. N-O. Right? Chanel have got another perfume out. N-O. You email in ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk. That's that. And those prizes can be yours. Yeah. More music, please. Bit of Bob Marley.
Any of these going to annoy me? I've got to stir it up.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Are any of these clues going to annoy me this week?
Oh, they're all good.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll go to that. ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk.
Stir it up. Bob Marley on XFM 104.9. Ricky Gervais, Steve Merchant, Carl Pilkington.
Wait, did you get up today and just see the great weather and think, do you know what, I'd love to hear some Stir It Up from Bob Marley?
Yeah, I did actually. Well, I was going to play it the week before last before I went away, and we didn't have time. So,
we were crammed full of features like this one.
Have we got a cheeky freak of the week?
Do you want one?
Yeah. I think we should have a jingle for this.
Okay, I've got a jingle. It's very similar to chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee there.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay. Oh, cheeky freak of the week.
Brilliant. Yeah, no, I think that's excellent. So, cheeky freak of the week. You've spotted
This is where somewhat, I think, offensively, you pick on someone who's not like other people and say it's your favourite freak of that week. I remember we had the woman whose legs look like the hind legs of a dog. We've had the little fella with the aging disease with the little head playing the piano. That was your favourite. I think that's your probably freak of the year, isn't it?
It's a pretty good one.
So what's this? Is it a man with a horrendous injury, or is it a congenital birth defect, or what?
Yeah, but you put it like that, and now it sounds like I'm being tied. It sounds like I'm being out of order. But I'm just giving him a mention.
Just giving him a big shout out.
Right. There's quite a lot going on in the freak world.
Always is.
You've been visiting hospitals the last week, have you, when we were away?
No, there was a thing on the website. This isn't even the one that I've picked, so
this is just a bonus.
This is a bonus freak.
please, yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
This is a free freak. Right? It's a fella called the Lobster Man.
The Lobster Man, of course.
Again, good name. You know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get? Some succulent
I like the idea. That the vicar on the christening suggested that. I think you want to call him Mark. Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah. What's his name? Mark Michael Webster. Right.
Have you thought about a nickname?
Not really, no. Have you?
His head.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that because
It's a little bit like lobsters.
Well, yeah, but it's quite deformed. It's like, we
Can I
can't.
suggest Lobster Man? That's terrible, Vicar.
That is terrible, Vicar. Would you? Go on then. Because we're going to see. This is what the sort of feature you come up with, Carl.
So Lobster Man.
There's probably people listening now with, lobster feet.
Lobster Man.
So
Squid boy.
So Lobster Man, what does Lobster Man do? Does he fight crime?
not that much. Apparently he got into a bit of trouble. He was in a restaurant, and this was years ago, by the way.
And someone picked him to eat him.
No, so apparently the waiter said, "Oh, you should be sat here. You should be in my pan." Or something.
Oh dear.
And he had a fight, got out of hand.
Yeah.
Got out of claw.
And yeah, so that was.
Doing that in fight. What did he do? A waiter took the mickey out of someone with.
Can I just make clear? I'm assuming it's his hands looking a bit like those of a lobster.
Yeah, well, they're fused, so it's just like two big fingers. They're fused, I assume, probably in the womb, and they're just like, instead of like having 5 digits, they're fused in it. But you can pick stuff up, can't he?
Yeah.
What does he pick up? He mainly eats crabs and jellyfish, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. So he was having a fight with the waiter. He slipped off his nose.
He just held on to the waiter's bib.
Yeah.
And the waiter was screaming, "Go and get him off me."
Yeah.
So anyway,
Does he eat other lobsters? Does he eat lobster? Or is it kind of... would he feel bad about eating lobster?
Right.
the little cheeky freak that we've gone for,
The what?
the little freak of the week, cheeky freak of the week, we've gone for this Siamese lad.
Okay.
Right? Happened back in.
You can't have a Siamese lad, can you?
Alright, yeah, this Siamese twins. Happened back in 1693.
Oh, we've got a date blind. That's the first time ever.
Yeah. And all it was doing alright for himself. He used to go on there, like those circus things he used to do.
They're 2 people you're talking about, Carl. So we're going to him.
Alright then. Alright. They did this circus show, right? And everything's going well. They're selling out the tents and stuff, people coming to see them.
Yeah.
He was doing alright for themselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, before I said that, did you think a Siamese twin was a man with 2 heads?
Well, it can be, can't it? It depends. There's
2 people, they're conjoined.
No, but it depends on it. The one that I shown you in that book that time was a fellow with 2 heads.
No, it wasn't. That was a stupid picture in one of your stupid books that he had a growth that looked a little bit like it had a face on it. It wasn't a man with 2 heads. You're the same sort of people who send potato chips to restaurants and say, "Doesn't it look like Norman Cook?"
Yeah.
It's not 2 heads.
in this feature.
No, they're two people. They're two people. Conjoined twins. Right, so these
They just happen to have a similar tasting clothes. Okay.
Anyway, so they were doing alright, and it all went wrong when he crossed the road and got run over. The lad with two heads got run over. That's it.
What? How is that cheeky freak of the week?
Just because he got my interest, and I kind of thought, why didn't he just look both ways?
I'm intrigued to know. Why wasn't he looking both ways? I'm intrigued to know how you get run over. What was it? 1629.
Yeah. Well, it's horses, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. Oh, why wasn't he looking both ways? Carl Pilkington, you are a genius. Play a record. Well done, Carl. More cheeky freak of the week next week.
See what's going on.
Really well.
Universally speaking, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Lex FM 104.9. So, got a lot of rockbusters coming in.
Yeah, all right actually. People obviously seem at long last to have tuned into your wavelengths, Carl. Which is of course 104.9.
Yeah,
Thanks very much.
Exactly. Yeah.
Should we get the clues again, briefly?
We should have the
Actually, to be honest with you, let's not, because we've already had a load of answers.
I know,
so,
yeah.
you know,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
didn't get it first time round, you don't deserve to win.
We had an email saying, because I've got my back, am I squeezing Carl's hair? Well, I've already had a little squeeze tonight, about half hour ago tonight. You just got to be careful, because I don't want any strains, so I'd say keep still, whatever happens, and you're right about there.
Could I have a squeeze? You know, just while you're not really kind of capable.
He's allowed to squeeze it, isn't he?
I've never squeezed it once.
Remember, sideways, temples go quite hard, but not too hard.
Yeah.
Front to back, go as hard as you like, because that's
Alright,
all
well, I'll just have a try that.
No, you've got to book it. He sorted it out. He says every Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm taking over from him because it's not
Let have one squeeze. Let have one squeeze.
Have a go, then.
So, the front and the back.
Yeah, no, get round, so you've got, that's it, right, now, use the thing that's like
Not
that.
too hard at the front?
No, really hard at the front and back.
There you go. Yeah. You got the hang of it.
Oh, God, it's good fun.
I know.
You like it? I don't know, I'm just going to side. Right, it's great fun. It's great that, you know, there's a little bit of, you know, grit there with the short hair, but obviously not too much, there's not much under on top.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah, I can do that, get this.
Do you know, I got a form, right? Do you know I'm staff here? Right? I'm like on the staff, one on the staff. Got some internal mail the other day that you have to fill out about if you die at work, who gets your money. He said, do you put yourself at any danger?
What did you say?
Well, I asked Suzanne, I said, does that, you know,
It's
head squeezing, is that...
Oh, well, my leg lock round your ribs that time when I had to, it was like a little alligator, like a python and an alligator, didn't I? You get quite some, you know, you get a little bit of leverage, you can crush a man's ribs with it, with mighty legs.
Oh, something I wanted to ask you, Carl. There's that programme on now, I forget what it's called. Is it something like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Does that...
Oh, I did the non-broadcast pilot for that. Because my mate was the, well, you know, the Phil Velcro was
sure.
And I did it, you know.
And the premise of it is that it's one of those things about, you know, a conversation piece, the ultimate dinner party. I think you can have invite six guests.
Dead, alive, or fictional.
Or fictional, yeah.
You know, you choose where you want it, and yeah.
And anyway, I was just intrigued to know what Carl's ultimate dinner party. Who would pop round? Any of you cheeky freaks?
So what's this? I'm putting on
You're putting on an imaginary dinner party.
Anne Robinson's there, she's got to be there. I said I didn't invite you, she said, well, I'm there anyway. So it was actually me, Anne Robinson, and 6 people. Yeah. And I chose people like heroes like Muhammad Ali, Homer Simpson, stuff like that, you know, James Randi, yeah. So you choose anyone.
Living on say fictional or otherwise.
Would it look like a circus from the 18th century?
I'll have like a few freaks in there.
Like what? Who would you have?
Well, the first person I'd have is probably have Elvis.
I had Elvis. I chose Elvis.
Why would you have Elvis?
It's just good, wasn't he? It was good at what he did.
But once you'd said that to him, what would the rest of
I'd say sing us a song.
Right, so you make him sing a song?
Yeah, he'd be like the entertainment for the night. When he's not on the stage performing, I'd probably have the Elephant Man there.
Right, well, so John Merrick, yeah?
Yeah, John Merrick.
Okay, I've got Elvis, John. If anyone's out there and, you know, you have anything to do, can you write down everything Carl says from now to a year and send it to me and Steve, because you might want to put it in a book?
Yes.
Is that Would that be good? Just maybe someone keep a journal of everything Carl does and says, and we'll try and keep a scrapbook of pictures.
Tell you I would have. Peter Kay.
Right.
He'd be good, he'd be brilliant. I don't know, but I'll be sat next to him, because he's...
Well, you're friends with him, you want to...
No, but... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Peter Kay.
Alright, Peter Kay. Which one would you do him as himself or one of his characters he does?
Just as he is.
Yeah.
He's funny, he's a funny man.
Yeah.
Love him. What else? Probably, that fella who lost his arm when he was climbing that mountain. Remember?
He had to cut it off, didn't he?
Yeah.
Why would you have him?
I'd just like to have a chat with him and say, you know, what happened there then?
Yeah.
Well, we know what happened there. He cut his arm off. What would you say? Did it hurt? Yes, it hurt.
But I don't think it would hurt, that's one of the questions.
What are you talking about?
I reckon the shock cancelled any pain out. If you're stuck there with a boulder on your arm, you've probably got bad pins and needles, right? Yeah. With a big rock on your arm. Yeah. And you say, right, so how long were you sat there before you said, well, I've got to cut this off? Did you read about it? It was amazing.
What do you think the other people would be doing when you were talking about cutting his own arm? John Merrick wouldn't mind. Elvis would probably be off his head on somewhere.
Elephant Man will be on a couple of bumps.
I hope Peter Kay didn't make a funny comment. I hope he doesn't make a funny comment.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I just a quick
I'll
warning?
just put bloke with one arm, bloke with...
Be careful, Carl, what you serve for dinner.
Yeah.
Because he's only got the one arm.
Yeah.
So, you know, certain things. I mean, maybe suggest something you can eat with chopsticks.
Or a hamburger.
A hamburger. But don't go with something like lobster. Tricky, you need both hands for that. Unless him and John Merrick teamed up, I think they've got one good arm each.
Yeah.
Soup, maybe.
What do you think, John Merrick? Buns?
A couple of buns. That woman in the boat who went round the world.
Why?
So, you know, how she marries that?
Boring guests, really.
Hey?
But boring.
What do you mean?
What was she going to say? What did she say? She was going, well, I didn't see a lot. I was in a cabin. Really? It's a lot of water. I was a bit scared.
The main thing I'd want to ask her, right, because I remember when she did it, and there was an interview with her, and the parents were there or something, and her mum was saying how she's dead proud because she decided to, you know, go around the world in a boat as a kid, instead of just hanging around on street corners and stuff. She said she didn't want her daughter to like be messing about on the streets at night on her own and stuff. She was a responsible mother, and she sent her off on a boat
In the Atlantic.
on her own. So I'd like to ask her about
I
that.
think even Manchester's safer than that, isn't it?
Yeah. And I'd have probably another woman, so to chat to her, probably go for Kim Marsh.
Kim Marsh?
Sorry, you'd have the woman who sailed around the world, right? But you'd have to have another woman for her to have someone to talk to. Well, why invite either of them then? If you don't want to talk to either of yourself.
What? Sorry.
I love this. Round the world yachtswoman, and Kim Marsh.
But why? Of all the women you could invite,
I love that. No, that's the best list I've ever heard. Elvis, John Merrick, Peter Kay, a bloke with one arm, the round the world yachtswoman chatting to Kim Marsh. That is genius. Why haven't they invited you on this show? I'm going to call Anne Robinson. Right, okay, if anyone's listening to that, have Carl Pilkington. I know no one knows who he is yet, but what a great bit of conversation. Play a record, Carl, you're an idiot.
Oh, always a treat. Yeah, we played something from Morris's selection. Something that would be a mile to a compilation is something from the Smiths. And it'll probably be this last time, something I couldn't finish. I think that's one of their underrated albums, Rick. Strange Race, Here We Come.
It might be my favourite.
It's my favourite, certainly.
Yeah.
And that's from that album.
Queen is Dead is a lot of his favourite, but I don't like the wacky ones. It's got some great ones. I think it's got some of his best tunes on there, but I don't like the fact that Mr. Shanky.
Yeah, he's always got this tendency to sort of write music hall style songs.
Yeah, but that's a great one, that. So there you go. Elvis, John Merrick, Peter Kay, bloke with one arm, woman who sailed around the world, Kim Marsh.
What I like about those two, numbers 4 and 5, he doesn't even know their names.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he'll just write on the invitation, dealing with one arm.
Yeah.
At the end of the party.
Yeah. It's better than most people. I imagine most people, when they do it, if they go, Nelson Mandela.
I know, of course, yeah. I think I read an interview with Mick Hucknall where it was something like, who do you admire? Nelson Mandela.
Brilliant. I did read papers when I'm in this country. When I was on holiday, I read one. There was an article in there about Beckham meeting him, and the article was about how many people have met him. And I was thinking, we are the only 3 people that haven't met him.
Nelson Mandela, yeah.
It's just like, does he rent himself out? Do you know what I mean? It's like the back of the, in the back of the stage when you can get a Caprice lookalike to wander around. They go, is that a lookalike? No, that's really him.
Yeah,
it's 40 quid, he'll come to your party.
I think what it is that he was locked up for so long.
Yeah, he's never home.
He's just so shy.
It's like Salman Rushdie, he's running around. I've seen him twice.
Yeah.
His house must be a tip. He's never in.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I think it is if you stay indoors for a long time.
Yeah.
You've got to go there. You've got to go.
A bit stir crazy, I suppose.
He's met some of the great names in the world. Events, he's met the Spice Girls. Alan Titchmarsh.
He's met him, they did his garden, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been great. But I mean, maybe we could hold out and never meet him.
Yeah, this is like,
even if we get invited to one of that's when I go, no, not really.
We're the only 3 people who've never met Nelson Mandela.
I'm not meeting him, so I'll make sure he's definitely going straight. You know what I mean? I don't like to hang out with people.
No, I wouldn't invite 12 and dinner party in case, the silverware went missing.
Oh!
Well, you don't know, he was inside for a long time. They pick up things in these places. You can pick stuff up.
It's usually Carl that comes out with those sort of things. Carl, what do you think of that?
Well, Nelson not having an answer nicking.
Well, let's back out now. While we're ahead.
Becoming celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah.
He used to be locked up and that.
I started something.
I couldn't finish.
Yeah. Should we play another record or should we talk about something? On a lighter note, Muffy the hamster had a narrow escape with a... Oh, no.
Play a song, let's have a Ross
Oh, God. Martina Topley Bird. Need one. Alright, XFM 104.9. Well, it's that time. It's getting exciting. We've got Rockbusters results, but before that, a little bit of monkey news with... Oh, chimpanzee that monkey news.
Carl Pilkington, brilliant. Managed to read that for a couple of weeks.
Go on then.
Alright, so this little monkey, it lives in Morocco.
Right, I'm just going to warn you now, you're on thin ice from last time. Okay, so make sure, is this real?
It's been
Don't say that you would think like that. As you're saying it, think to yourself, is that true? Do monkeys do that? Do they think like that? So, go on then.
So anyway, so there's this magician in Morocco, right? He's got a little monkey working with him, right? The way it used to work, magician used to do his thing on stage, do a little bit of magic, people loved it. Then the monkey came out, had a little cap, walked around the crowd and stuff, got the money, had a good little team thing going on, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, the monkey's name was 86.
Right.
Because back then there was so many monkeys, it was like, oh, what names, do you know what I mean, what names do you use, so they just named it, right? So this little monkey...
Well, he had 86 other monkeys. What?
No, it's just that because a lot of monkeys were sort of working back then, helping magicians out, doing bits and pieces, busking, what have you.
Well, Rick, you know how there's so
Why
many...
would there be a confusion with that? If he only had one monkey, where's the confusion? People would go, I'm not going to go see that, I want to see 86, he's the better monkey. Do you know what I mean? What does it matter?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, why do they need... Where was the confusion? With people going to the circus and going, what monkey are you going to see tonight? I don't know. It wasn't a billing, was it, with a monkey?
But Rick, it's just the same with humans. There's so many humans there that we can't give them names anymore.
Yeah,
they all
exactly.
have numbers.
Exactly, yeah, there's so many humans, with 5 billion people, we can't give them names, it's impossible. But, with a few monkeys
Anyway, number 22, go on.
So anyway, there he is.
86.
86. With his heart walking around getting the money. Anyway, the magician sort of, thinking about moving on. Because in Morocco he'd sort of done all the tourist traps.
Sure.
So he had a word with the monkey, said, how about we...
See? No, let him continue. Think.
Yeah, let him continue.
He didn't have a word with the monkey.
Let him continue.
So what do you think about going over to Spain?
Yes. Sure. So the monkey was in agreement?
So he said, alright, go on then. Right, so they get in the car, and like the magician knew he'd have a bit of a problem on his hands because you're not meant to take monkeys out of the country.
Yeah.
Right. So he thought, right, what I'll do, I'll get a car, right, stick the monkey in a boot, right, get on the boat and hopefully sort of, stick it out in some luggage and what have you.
Yeah.
We'll be over there, we'll be earning big money, everything's going to be great. So the monkey was like, brilliant. So they get in the car, they're on the way to the boat, and I pull over at a petrol station, and just before filling up, he opens up the boot and he goes, "You alright?" No, and it's like, "Yeah, it's loud." He leaves the boot open so he can breathe and get a bit of fresh air whilst he's filling up. Goes in to pay the money.
Yep.
Pays the money, goes, "I'm just paying for the..."
Right, if this monkey is not going to drive away in that car, or we're never doing this feature again.
Carl, what happens? What's number 86 up to?
So... 86. So,
That's the ending, isn't it? That's the story.
Come on, let Carl
Right, it
finish the
better
story.
not be. It better not be.
Brilliant. You're gonna love it. Right, so he's in the petrol station and he's going, "Right, I'll pay for pump 4. And the fella says, "What are you talking about?
Pump 4, isn't that a monkey? No. Sometimes I use numbers for monkeys, sometimes I use... No, I mean pump 4.
Sure.
Yeah,
So what are you talking about? There's no car at pump 4.
Right.
Keep going.
Sticks his head out of the door.
Yeah.
The monkey's giving it some. Went off to Spain on its own.
I don't know what to do.
Hang on, let's just get a couple of the facts right here.
Well, what do you mean, couple of the facts, right? There are no facts.
So,
It
number
didn't-
86.
Number 86,
He drove to Spain.
You are... honestly, Carl, you must know.
It was an automatic.
Right. Carl,
did he-
you
how did
must know that is shit. There's no way a monkey...
That's the thing with
He
it.
gets stopped at customs.
Mental.
How did he get through customs, Carl? Has he got a passport?
No, he was sneaking about because he didn't have a passport.
So he parked and then stuck through.
Do you want the facts?
Let me see it. Right, I'll examine this, Rick, and we'll play a record.
Play a record, because I can't... That's nearly as bad as the armed robbery. Right, go on. Play a record.